All right, it's me, DDP, and we're backstage here at YRG's Fountain of Youth program here. And here's one of my star pupils. Couldn't be in the video, but he came down here just to do the, what do you call this?
The testimonial.
The testimonial.
That'd be me.
Let me tell you a little bit about, this is Lee Marshall, 58 years old, known him for over 20 years, used to be one of those yoked up bodybuilders back with Arnie in the days. Over a period of time, got in a car accident, ruptured the L4, L5 compressed discs, had both knees replaced surgically, and had ballooned up to 290 pounds. I was worried about him. I was worried about his health. I was worried about it, what was going to happen to my boys, carrying all that weight. How tall are you?
5'10".
At 5'10", carrying 290 pounds.
Yeah.
What was it that made you, want to make the move to actually try YRG?
So my doctor told me I was going to die, when it was really that simple. Now, she told me that, but didn't tell me how to make it any better. So...
Why did she tell you you were going to die?
Oh, my blood pressure was out of control. Totally out of control. That it was just a matter, I was a walking time bomb. I was going to have a heart attack. There was just no doubt about it. My dad died of a heart attack, so there's probably some genetic predisposition to that sort of thing. But knowing that and knowing what to do about it are two different things. Because, I've tried for years, to take the weight off or get healthy. Like you said, I was in the gym 5 days a week. I was a world-class power lifter. And in one traffic accident, I went from being able to bench lift over 500 pounds to not being able to comb my hair, which is a tough transition.
Right.
So you're right, I got fat. I got really fat. I got, 290, 295.
And what caused the knees to have to be replaced?
Like you were a basketball player when you were a kid and a hockey player. And all those things seem like the right things when you're kids.
Right.
I was a baseball player. It was then when I was introduced to weightlifting, because my coach said, look, you're not going to be real tall. Let's find a way to make you big. Have you ever lifted weights? Hadn't really. And back in the day, you had to go to the Y. There weren't gyms everywhere. I loved it. And it was like golf to me. I could get myself in kind of that Zen place and just really, really got into it. And I guess the best shape I was ever in, I was probably 265 pounds, 30-inch waist, 62-inch chest, natural. And all that changed in, like I said, a snap of a finger. So I didn't know what to do, because the first thing a doctor says is, well, what's your optimal weight? Hell if I know. My optimal weight at 5'10" was 260.
Right.
That's off the chart. So they didn't know how to deal with me. Everybody said, look, you're in trouble. You got a problem. You're going to die. But nobody came up with the resolution until I was over at your house. And this is just the way it happened. I was over at his house. I said, would you try YRG? Well, the simple answer to a very long question is, why did I do it? One is, I was going to die, and B, because I love you and I knew you wouldn't do me any harm. And that whatever you suggested to me was a program that was worth trying. And it fit right into what I had been doing for so many years. I was able to get into, a Zen state of mind. I know that's probably just the total wrong word, but I was able to just kind of get out of body and do some things that I wasn't able to do before. My blood pressure went down. I lost 50 pounds. I can walk. I couldn't walk without a limp. I couldn't bend over. I couldn't do any of those things.
So bottom line, what you're saying is YRG gave you back your flexibility.
Are you ribbon? YRG gave me back my life. Corny statement. Absolutely true. Gave me back my life.